When I was watching the trailer for the new Subnautica Below Zero update, titled Relics of the Past, I noticed something interesting at the very end of the video. In the list of items added, the video said Final Storyline, meaning that the story in Subnautica Below Zero was pretty much finished. This intrigued me, and I decided to check out the game and see what they had added. A little context. I've been planning to wait for the full release to play Subnautica Below Zero in full. I didn't really want it spoiled, and I wanted it to be a new experience for me. But as soon as I started up the game, I could tell they had polished it a ton since the last time I'd played it. For starters, the new voice acting was on point. All the biomes, the story, everything I've experienced so far was so fun, amazing, and absolutely intriguing. I couldn't take my hands off the game, and that's why I decided to make this video. Many people have recently asked me, should I play Subnautica Below Zero now, or should I wait for the full release? I wanted to answer that in this video. Also, in the last video similar to this one, I was super negative, and I might have been a little too harsh. So in this video, I decided to focus on the amazing job they have done with Subnautica Below Zero so far. Because honestly, the things I love about Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero outweigh the things I'm not so happy about. This video contains a tiny bit of spoilers from Subnautica. Not really any of the story, this is just kind of my review and my advice relating to the game. So, you ask, should I play Subnautica Below Zero now, or should I wait until full release? My answer to you is you should play it right now. If you have it, amazing. If you don't, it's definitely worth the $20. Let's get into the reasons why you should start or continue playing this amazing game right now. For starters, the story is pretty much completely finished, and relatively easy to follow. Some would consider the almost spoon-fed story a con, but honestly I think it's really nice. I'm never really sitting around wondering where I need to go. It's the opposite. There's always something I need to do. Many of you guys have commented on my videos, asking where to go next in Subnautica, saying they've done tons of stuff, but they're lost and really don't know how to progress in the story. But in Subnautica Below Zero, the game guides you a little bit more than it does in Subnautica. It gives you beacons and places you need to go, it's constantly giving you hints. And for those of you who are critics, it's definitely not spoon-fed, contrary to other people's opinions. You still need to explore, be brave, and go deep. And at some points, you just need to explore to find out where to go next. Like in the original Subnautica, sometimes you don't really know where you need to go, and you simply have to explore. I definitely wouldn't consider it spoon-fed, and in some ways I even prefer it giving you a little more hints. The story is also mostly complete, meaning there aren't any holes in the storyline, although they are still working on polishing up the very end. If you didn't notice this before, at the end of the update video they also mentioned that the final ending will not be available until full release. I'm almost at the very end, so I'm pretty sure you'll be able to complete the story up to the very ending of the game. Like they did in Subnautica, they won't release the very end, which was the Neptune rocket launch, until they fully release the game. This is unfortunate, but I feel you can already experience so much with the new things right now that it's worth it. I'm really curious what the ending will be, and if you play Subnautica Below Zero now, when full release comes out, you'll be more excited than ever. Like I mentioned earlier, the game is also now fully voiced, which adds a great polish to the game. The voice acting is also very well done. Next, there are tons of new and amazing things they've added. When I started playing the game after the update, I noticed tons of new things I never knew existed. Really cool new creatures, for example the spinnerfish, which be out here vibing to the Subnautica jam. It was apparently a concept for Subnautica, so they decided to add it to Below Zero. Awesome idea, I think it's really cool. They've also added tons of new submarines and tools. I'm really proud of myself for getting the sea truck in an hour when I've never really built it before. Plus, it's a super cool concept in general, I love the idea. New tools include the mineral detector, thumper, and tether tool, which is really cool and apparently teleports you back to your sea truck. Wow. I'm also glad they kept that OG prawn suit, which if you didn't know, it's probably one of my favorite submarines in the game. I also was able to find it relatively fast, which I'm proud of as well. My only complaint is that the prawn suit is a little laggy, so I hope they fix that soon. There are many other bugs, some of which are very frustrating, so keep that in mind when making your decision. They also did an amazing job on the Snow Fox, which is super fun to ride around on. There are tons of new amazing biomes, which are super fun to explore. I also really like that there's a Void and Void Leviathans like in Subnautica. The new Leviathan class organisms are amazing. I love the Shadow Leviathan and the Ice Worm. I will say the Ice Worm is absolutely terrifying. Although in some ways I am a little worried they won't be dangerous enough.
Please, no! 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 No!
There are also tons of amazing things that they've added that I haven't mentioned. I have noticed recently as well that there are creature eggs scattered throughout the world. I don't know if this was just added, but it's really amazing. I also have yet to experience the Trivalve, but I can only imagine. The final reason. The story itself is amazing. From what I know so far, I haven't experienced the very end of the available story so far, I'm right at the end, but from what I can tell so far, it's going to be amazing. There's tons of new places to explore, the storyline and plot are genius, you meet amazing people who you would never expect to meet, and more. At first I was a little skeptical, but it's definitely starting to grow on me. I won't spoil anything, but all I will say is it's something you cannot miss. And since the story is mostly finished, why not? Of course, they will polish things up, maybe change a few minor things, fix performance issues and bugs, so remember it isn't fully released yet. I have experienced mini bugs that have been pretty frustrating, but most of them are just funny, and I think that full release is coming soon. Maybe it'll be in the next update, who knows? I'm super excited. And if you really want to wait until full release, that's your choice and I respect that. This is just based on my opinion from what I've gathered. All in all, Subnautica Below Zero is an amazing game so far, and since it's almost finished, you should really try it out. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description to the Steam page where you can buy it. And that's it for this short video reviewing the newest version of Subnautica Below Zero. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree or disagree with me. Want to see anything added or removed from Subnautica Below Zero? Questions or concerns? Please let me know. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, it helps me out a ton, plus it's free. Help me reach 3,000 subscribers as fast as possible. When Subnautica Below Zero comes out in full release, I will be releasing a full walkthrough of the game as well as plenty of guides and theories. I can't wait, but it will be stressful. Also, please check out my other Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero content, you may like it. If you want to be awesome, please support me on Patreon. Thanks to my patrons, Sir Lord Mister, King Nocho, and Charles the Bold Action Man. Become a patron and support today, and I will see you guys in the next video.